Like
Changing our lips to a different color.
That's
I
right. Yeah,
almost
start the
hit.
show like
Okay,
this.
all right, go ahead. And, you know, what I'm saying got to do a reapplication. You did. Well, we
Yeah.
She
live
said,
though.
Oh,
We live though.
y'all good though. Y'all
Yeah.
good. Y'all good.
Yeah, everybody got the glossy lips.
Um,
Let me touch mine up real quick.
Good old chapstick. Good old chapstick. Cherry, give it. That's it. I told him to sign me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Told him to sign me. Good morning, everyone. This is me, Lady Infamous. We got the squad on the line here. Grown Woman Gaming, Volume 214. Thank you so much for being patient with us this morning. And we just gonna get right to it. Let me look on the screen, and it looks like CHAREECE is first. So, what you been playing this week?
First of all, sorry I was out last week. Mental Health Day. I actually played games this week. I made an
I
effort
know.
to
I've been watching you.
play. Oh, you getting up in the morning and watching me? Thank you.
I be up, but I'm like, I see CHAREECE on, so let me go ahead and turn on her stream.
Yes, that way you get ready in the morning, watch
Mm-hmm.
me die a few times. But I played Tales of Arise. Y'all, that game is much harder than what people think it is. I had to, because I got stuck at a boss a couple of weeks ago and I took a break and I was like, okay, I'm finna go and grind for this boss, get the stuff that I need, that way I can survive this boss. So I did my plan worked out, I survived the boss, had a boss fight literally right after that boss.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
the back-to-back bosses,
Back
classic.
to back.
Right, and you're not playing with nobody, so I know it's like, yeah, I might
That's-
need somebody here.
That's
No.
it, I know that.
Oh,
That's
it gets worse.
it's not,
So I still had enough materials. I still had my people all. We was pumped up. Beat that boss. There was a third boss battle
Oh my gosh, dude. That's
right
too
after
much.
each other. Like you ain't got time to save. You ain't got time to check your
Oh,
materials.
see, I don't like that. You don't have time
And
to say
it's literally just back to back. And I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I can't. Because I might have, if I have to go back and re-level up again, I might have to do that whole boss fight over.
Right.
So that's basically if I've lost almost probably 3 hours of work. Play that. What else did I play? Of course, Destiny, Genshin Impact because they had an event, and then my Animal Crossing, my work day game. I know, right? I play during work. That way, keep my nerves from cussing out folks. It works, Mariah. I'd rather fuss at Tom Nook than these old people.
right.
But I got 3-Star Island.
I kind of want to jump in your joint
my
just to see how your museum looking. I'm pretty sure it's fire.
It is.
You're gonna have to weed through all your roaches first.
Yeah. They got to step on them.
Oh, man.
Ghost
Yeah.
thing.
mhm.
I got a cafe in my museum. You can now cook food in Animal Crossing.
Oh,
So I have a
shit.
garden. I can't grow anything in real life, but I can grow stuff in Animal Crossing,
Right.
and that makes my heart feel so good. But yeah, so that's basically all I've been playing this week.
Cool.
All right. What about you, Miss LBOOGIE 0208?
Well, I had a couple of super fun nights playing Fortnite with Lady and Stitch, and we winning.
Y'all winning,
Like-
okay?
Are y'all playing a no build mode?
Of course.
Yours. Jinx.
Right, of course. Like, what other mode are we playing?
Not save the
Like,
world. Not
yeah.
save the world.
Nah, I'm like, get out of here. But yeah, Fortnite, like, they have their monetization like is S tier. I mean, just like you wish everyone else had their customization like Fortnite has their customization, because there's so many different options, so many ways to make this character you, right? To make it more like you, your expression and stuff like that. So like I have to give the hats off to Fortnite, because like I got my Dougie now, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And I think Lady got the Savage dance, and I got the chicken wing dance, and
I got the rolly. I had to get the rolly.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I don't know, that shit is so satisfying after you kill somebody and you go over there and be like,
Oh, that's just cold. That's just cold.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Hopefully I can get into some more of it. I don't know if y'all were on last night, but I was watching the basketball game, so I didn't play. But yeah, I'm ready to play some more. Honestly, I feel like I'm getting settled with the house and stuff, and I'm ready to get back to playing a little more. So yeah, that's it for me. Pretty much just Fortnite. I haven't played nothing else.
Okay. Miss Delilah?
Yes. Welcome everybody to GWG. I've been playing Halo Season 2, Halo Capture the Flag and Slayer. Y'all know that's always my go-to when I get the itch to play some. I'm jumping on Halo. Also played this samurai side scroller called Trek to Yomi.
I heard that was good.
It's good. It's really good. Still take me some getting used to as far as the combat, but it's a pretty easy game. You know, it's telling this kind of like a pseudo revenge protector type story. Really good. Really well done. Very pretty game for it to be like, you know, monochromatic, black and white type aesthetic. I definitely recommend it, and I plan on completing that game because it's just the story, the way they telling it, and the way they, you know, yeah, just the way they formatting everything is dope. Also got a chance to do like the whole Saints Row boss edit thing. I forgot what it's called.
Oh yeah,
Boss Factory.
Boss Factory. Yes. So
I did that too.
Yeah, I was playing around with that. You know, when they announced it on the at the Summer Games Fest, like I decided, okay, you know what? Let me try this out. I went in there, played around with the character creation. I like the presets. I like some of the stuff you can modify. I mean, you can tweak so much in those characters. At first, it feel like it's limiting, and then you start digging deep. Like you can really modify the character. You know. So it's so much you can do. You can create almost anybody with this thing. And so, you know, I tried to go through some of the hair options, you know, so, you know, I always got to check, you know, so they had some stuff, they had like some nice fades in there, some locks, they had like cornrows, and I mean, so they trying, you know, so they trying.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was impressed with it.
Really? Okay.
With the Boss
lot.
Factory. With the Boss Factory. I hadn't
So
played
are
the
you
game.
going to play? Yeah.
Oh no, I don't know. The Boss Factory is free. You know what I'm saying? And you can share your customizations, which I think is dope. So, yeah. I mean, I was just playing around with that just to see what it was like and stuff. And I like the vibes. But that's it.
So you don't get to do anything, right?
No,
like
you just it's
literally
character
create
customization.
characters.
And your character can carry over to the game, which is nice. And you can share your characters. And you can get other people's creations.
All right.
So it's nice. It's a good way to kind of get the community talking about the game, sharing things, some assets within the game, and then it carries over to the actual release, which is dope. So
I was gonna say, so you downloaded it on your PC or you downloaded it on
Xbox on the console.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. But I was
wondering.
Yeah, I was wondering where the Boss Factory was going to be. I was like, man, is it only going to be on PC? Like, is this customization just going to be for PC? But that's cool.
No, it's for you know, it's for the consoles. You know, because it's just like when you install any it's just like when you install any game, right? If you go to the link online, if you press it, it'll launch the Xbox app, and you could push the download to your console. You know what I mean? So it's if you're on your computer, because the link they have that they shared on Twitter is on the computer, right? And so if you click it, it'll say, you know, install to your console. You're like, yeah, boom, and then it just installed to the console. So it's they got it very nicely streamlined. It's not hard to jump into. You can also get it by just in the store, I think. I think you can find it that way as well. Maybe Lady can correct me on this. I'm not sure, but I think you can also find it in the store.
No, I'm gonna correct you a little bit. You have to go online to load it up through your Xbox, and then after it downloads, you can be able to go
launch
through your
it.
Xbox. And
right? Yeah, like I was able
and you
to.
ain't gonna find it in a store. You're not gonna find it.
Oh, you're not gonna find it. So okay, so I was able to click. Like, tell you how I did it. Like I just clicked the link on that they shared on Twitter. That brought me to a different website, and then you could pick what console you want. And I picked Xbox, and it launched it to my console, and it just put it in the queue. You know how you got the download queue on your console? It just threw it in there, and then it worked, and I launched it, and it was simple. You know, it wasn't that hard to do. But that's it. And so, Lady, you say you got a chance to try it out too?
Yes, I was. They gotta do better with the hair. I had to rock the Afro puffs.
Me too. I'm rocking Afro puffs, man.
So that was my next
let me tell you. The 3 things I named is all the 3 things they got. It wasn't like it was more than that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was more than that. So they had one like with some long cornrows. They had one with like the little What's that? Black Panther. You know the locks. You know, I got the little.
Yeah.
You know, Michael B. Jordan had the little. Yeah, they got that.
The Killmonger.
Yeah, with the fade. They had the fade, and then they also had. Of course, they had the low cut. But that's it.
Braids.
Yeah, they had one with cornrows.
Right,
yeah.
but it's always cornrows. It's like, you know, some of
they
us
have
black girls want to have some.
They didn't have traditional braids.
You know what I mean? Like,
They had one that was like in these little ponytails with these little swoops. I was like, okay, then they trying, but that was it though. Like it wasn't anything else you could do with that.
Best I can with what I got, but they can't be like two and Saints Row the Third. Saints Row 2 with the customizations, because I think they just had it, especially Saints Row 3. You know what I'm saying? It was a ton. Fortnite, man, I must have growth on me, because I was doing things to Fortnite that I would say I would never ever do playing Fortnite. First of all, I said I wasn't even gonna play it. Let's just get that out the way. And then they didn't, because all the building. They took the no build mode. I dipped my toe in it. Then they had the little dances and moves and stuff, and I was like, why am I? And then I got the basic dance moves, and then I get clowned in the party because I got the basic dance move. So
Lady, you gotta stop being bullied in parties.
You be the bully.
Look here, don't mean she gotta follow my advice.
Oh, don't worry.
Hot calling the kettle, boy.
Right.
I mean, because when we be playing Destiny, you be doing the same thing. Same thing.
She be like, look at mine.
Oh, wait, hey, and I look cute too now. I post my photo.
You know what I'm saying? So I end up getting like a couple of dance moves, and then this was I see. This is what LBOOGIE, she got me good. Because I had the tennis instructor outfit, just plain white, and then LBOOGIE was like, you know, they got Balenciaga.
No, I was like, have you seen the store?
No, and I was like, no. I was like, no, I ain't seen the store yet. So I go, check the store out, get in there, and then I scroll all the way to the top, and then Balenciaga and Fortnite did a collaboration, and I know I said I wasn't gonna get it. A couple of months back when we was spoken about this, I was like, man, it's some bullshit. But then I saw the outfit. It was a leopard print one piece with heels, and it blended in gold and red.
It changes from gold to red.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Short haircut and all, and I was like, I spent some V-Bucks, man. But I had fun. It's good to that I grew up a little bit on my gaming perspective a little bit to actually give this one a chance, because I was so reserved about not playing this game. So I decided to, give it a shot and have fun, Mm-hmm. What else I played? I played Destiny this week, and that story mission from the season got me really. I'm hooked now. I need to know what happens. I need to know what happens after. Light level 1540, so I'm getting closer to the soft cap. I really want to do a raid. If I'm going to spend time and investment and money and, all that jazz, I should at least attempt to make a raid.
You want to do a raid or you want to do a dungeon? Because the dungeon can be do with 3 people.
Okay, whatever comes first. But I know that my light level have to be up at a certain point to be able to do so,
I know mine is 1535, so I'm right there behind you. So.
Oh, I see you creeping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, ma'am. Okay.
Real quick, Abacab, I got the quarry, but I haven't played it yet. It's here.
Okay. And I'm having a good time. What I did before with Destiny was like, it's all about the shoot 'em ups and do just a straight direct mission. These past 2 seasons, I'm learning a little bit more about the lore, and it's messier than I thought it would be in Destiny.
Wow.
Excuse me. So I personally is intrigued about it. So I'm all caught up there, and I'm just chilling and vibing with the Destiny tip. And last but not least, I was playing Game of the Year, Elden Ring.
You still holding on to that, huh?
It is.
Yeah. I mean, it's like by default though.
Right.
Uh,
I mean, the game was good, but it's still like there's no contenders.
okay, I know, but still, it still was good. It still got me good. It still getting me good.
Mm-hmm.
My purpose is to complete every achievement on that list. I only got 4 left.
Oh, wow.
I have 3 boss battles. I got to get legendary armaments. We're not doing no more. I did 4 story endings. I'm level 279. The more you go NG plus, your mimics get a little weaker. That means you really got to play.
Mm-hmm.
Like after the first new game plus, it was cool because my mimic was doing like half the work. But now at Journey 5, I think 4, Journey 4, I was struggling a little bit. Like Godskin duos and Malekith was messing me up. I had to really literally put the controller down and step away, but I got that done. We're gonna take a break on that. I just really enjoyed that game. I just do.
Yeah, it's
And
fun.
I feel
Fun game.
it's not complete until I beat everything, and that's just a personal, goal of mine. But
That's just you.
Yeah.
I said personal
Yeah,
goal
yeah.
of mine.
Right.
We just co-sign.
We just
co-sign.
right.
That's it.
I mean, I'm still here. If you need, some boss battle. I mean,
Right. Me and Delilah like, oh, yeah.
I'm right here. I got y'all.
Yeah.
I'm still enjoying it. It's still game of the year. I got damn near 200 hours on it, so that's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
So I want to thank everybody. Well, that's all I've been playing, first of all, because that was just them 3 games. I want to shout out everybody in the chat. Black Iron Man, Rain G4, Head of Security. We saw you at the door. Thank you so much for coming through. Tomas Dos, Cedric H, what's up? Shout out to the North. Let me see, Munchkin Doom. Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome. Abacab's in the building. Let me see. I know I see Mitchie Dies a lot in the beginning. Shakira 725. What's up? Calvin, I see you. And Mitchie, I see you too. I hope your vacation went very, very well. I hope I didn't skip nobody. KO3 Black Truth in the building. ATL shouted.
Hey.
And back from the dead. He's at GCX, meeting Lord Cognito and everyone in person at the same time. So shout outs to you and shout outs to the Islanders. And y'all doing y'all thing over there. And we will get started with first topic. Xbox having a little partnership, a little get together, a little powwow with Samsung to allow their cloud gaming services to be on their TVs. I would love the ladies' opinion on this, because I'm not the biggest tech savvy person in the group. So I think, based on the news that I read, I think it's a good idea. Something seamless directly from your TV, especially if they have like Bluetooth connect. You can be able to connect your controller into the TV and then, power of the cloud, have access to games and not necessarily, trying to have a physical box. And I know it's a small market right now and they're trying to get the feels out, and hopefully if it goes well, they'll expand. So ladies, my question to you is, how you feel about the new adaptations of what's going on with gaming and technology, especially with the TVs? Anybody can jump in.
So I think this is huge for them, as far as what they're trying to do is to expand the audience, if you will, for Game Pass, because it's definitely geared towards an audience. I think even with this deal, you're able to, if you're new, you're able to join Xbox, what's it called, Game Pass Ultimate for like $1. So I thought that was pretty cool, but it's going to be part of the Samsung Gaming Hub. So yeah, like ladies say, you just get it because your wireless controller, jump on the Samsung Gaming Hub and launch the Xbox Game Pass app, and you can play your games right from there, which is kind of nice. I mean, and they got some. I mean, everything you expected you can play on cloud now. You can play there too, which is really nice. So yeah, I think it's dope. I think it's cool, and I'd be curious to have this conversation again within the next year to see just how much or how many people are actually using this, and if it really if it's doing well as far as growth. But that's my take.
All right, what about you, CHAREECE?
Oh, I'm kind of upset that my TV is not in this update. I just bought a new LG, and I was ready to play. But I understand Samsung got it first. So maybe hopefully in a year or two, other brands will come out. But I'm all for this because I've played the cloud on my tablet. I play games there, especially when Destiny was in the cloud. Like what was that, last year or year before? When it was still in beta. I played Destiny all the time at work. During my downtime, I brought my controller, propped up my tablet, and
I know, right?
Hey, it was either me shoot fictional people or I snap and cuss out this old lady. Take a pick. So, but yeah, so I'm all for this, especially like the indie games. Even not even indie games, if they can get the what you call it? What's the latency and everything? If the buttons and everything is one to one. And my TV is nice. We might have to steal that from the husband, and play some Halo or something on that just to see what it looks like.
Does he have a Samsung?
Well, no, the LG is his.
Okay.
That's his Father's Day present, so
okay.
Let's call it mine because he don't watch it.
Right. If you're not gonna watch it, it's mine.
It's mine.
Right.
But like, so I think this is good, especially for the people who are not necessarily gamers. It'll slowly, like, especially for the small indie guy, like Boyfriend Dungeon is in the cloud. Is Tetris in the cloud? Like, who does not love Tetris? Put that in the cloud, and I'm there, even during commercial breaks.
Honestly, they should put some more family games on there, because then, like, it just makes it like super easy, right? You can come, be in the living room, play some Monopoly, play some, Uno.
The Uno in there, yes. Yeah. Got the family over. Oh, let's play a game.
I mean, I know they got a lot in there already. I'd be curious to know. Like you're right. Like what specific?
Like party type.
Yeah.
Games? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Especially because everybody got big TV.
It'd be funny if that's like already in there. We just saying.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll figure that out next week. What kind of games they have it on the cloud? Because I know all the staples will be there.
Oh yeah, I think they have in the announcement they talked about like Plague Tales already there. You had your Rainbow Six. I think it was Extraction is there. Fortnite I think is already in there. Like they already got a lot in the subscription. So it's a ton of games. I don't know why they keep saying over 100. It's like well over 300 easy.
Oh yeah.
In there. Yeah. So.
All right. Anybody else want to talk about?
Oh, one thing I did want to mention though, speaking of Game Pass, did y'all see Kid Smooth's Game Pass?
Ooh, okay, it ain't his first rodeo. He needed like for the past 5 years. He had like hilarious. A mixtape.
That was hilarious. It was a little kid bop though. Like, okay, he got the the sonically it's rhyming, but come on, man.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. It was very entertaining.
Yeah,
if that's the case.
Shout out to kids.
Okay. My next topic is going to be Microsoft Activision's Blizzard acquisition that discuss exclusives in Game Pass. Now, since Modern Warfare 2 popped up, and there's a lot of mumblings of what should be an exclusive to Xbox or what should it be open to multi-plats. So my ladies, I would like to ask you two-parter. One, do you think the new Call of Duty should be on Game Pass? Why or why not? And also, how do you feel if you had the power to move the games around? If you have that exclusivity rights, what would you do with them?
I mean,
I go first. I can go. Oh, you got a question? Go ahead.
As a legitimate business sense, or to not be petty?
We talking about your own personal opinion.
Right. Yeah, you go ahead with your own personal opinion.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You want Modern Warfare to be on Xbox?
Family Logic coming.
No. Because I want my console of choice also to make money. Because in the long run, this is what they're here for, is to make that money. So yes, Call of Duty will be multi-plat, but Xbox gets first choice on maps, first choice in any beta. We get first choice on any kind of weapon packs. Oh, you want a free weekend to get that extra XP? There you go, Xbox. You get the 24-hour head start. Hey, we can share the love. We just get more love. I'm just saying.
There's
like,
a favorite child.
Yes, everybody got a favorite child.
There's a favorite child.
Xbox is mine. I'm like, Sony been doing it for years. Think about it.
With Destiny, with Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that. I already know all that's about to come back. Like how Destiny 1 was with Sony,
yeah.
I guarantee you that's about to start again.
That was brutal. I'll never forget that mess.
Yep. Like they had weapons that we just
Right.
finally
We
got.
just now got. They had strikes that we didn't see until Destiny 2. It's cool though. So for me, I already know that what's going to happen is similar to what CHAREECE is saying. Is that we'll probably see them games on other consoles. They'll be there. Y'all can still buy them, but it's gonna be free $99 for me and $70 for you.
That part. And that $70 is going to Microsoft pockets. So hey, win-win in my case. So.
Ooh.
Very, very matter of fact.
Okay. I would want Call of Duty to be on Game Pass because I believe that they will make more money based on those microtransactions than that standalone title of that game. If you guys don't know, Call of Duty, like the last few years, their main titles, their main stories, they ain't like it was back in the days. And they're leaning more towards to the microtransaction side of things, because before you had the main game, which was $60, and you had the map packs. You had 4 map packs at $15 a piece. Now you got digital deluxe versions of these standalone games, and then you got to continue to get more money to say, hey, I want a certain blueprint, or I want a certain camo, or I want a certain gun. And I can tell you right now that the last couple of years that why Call of Duty is still being successful is not because of standalone games, it's because of the microtransactions and the customization options that you have. And then plus the nostalgics of the new maps.
The new old maps?
The new old maps, yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The new old maps that gives me all the feelies inside when they pop up. Even though after a week, I'm going to be tired, but it's good that it's there. And it's good.
Yeah, like when I saw the trailer on Summer Game Fest, I was immediately like, okay, so I already know 100% y'all gonna bring Shipyard back.
Yeah.
Like, so we gonna be playing the same shit we just played.
Just imagine just playing Shipyard again. You know, I'm being sarcastic. I know
you are.
Okay.
But also, and you'll probably spend more because since it's in Game Pass, that means you're gonna get a discount on the DLC. So that means, that $15 pack is actually what, 13 something? Let me just go ahead and throw that extra little dollar in for something else.
Yeah. Now if you had Modern Warfare 2 on Game Pass, you ain't have to worry about it. You got 70 in the air to play with. You know what you can do with that? Hey man, personally me, I would have been like, okay, if it's on Game Pass, I can go get me the nicest skin, the nicest camo for Call of Duty. Since it's on Game Pass and I'm already, investing this much money on Call of Duty, I can just spend it on them, and that multiple times is a lot. So,
and can you see like the Game Pass perks too that you're gonna get?
Hell yeah, just like Halo,
Like I see it coming. It's coming.
double XP points and everything, and Xbox, inspired camos and stuff like that. Now, as far as I'm gonna put on my petty hat. I'm putting on my petty hat here. When I know that Sony PlayStation had marketing rights back in the day, and y'all made it look like it was hot fire, that y'all had first dibs on everything with Call of Duty and extra, time to play early, or you got double betas that was early and y'all went first and stuff like that. I want us to feel that too. I because there are real like Call of Duty fans on the Xbox platform, and we started this shit. I'm telling you, 10 years ago when it was Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, them lobbies was thick, and it was Xbox all day. You played all night. It was not a slow night for Call of Duty, and it put a good little place in in history of gaming. So I want Call of Duty to be Xbox exclusive, and I just
you want it to be exclusive, like never going anywhere else.
I don't want it.
Hey, wait. If it does, only thing you don't really have to again get you an S or wait till it come out on the cloud, because Call of Duty is gonna be on the cloud as soon as they get that optimized just right. Play it on your Samsung TV.
I don't think ain't no way that they're gonna make Call of Duty exclusive. No
I know, I know business wise, but if you want to put the business hat on, take off the petty hat, put on the business hat on. Yeah, your best bet is to, you make it standalone titles, and then you make it in multi-plat, Microsoft will always get a little slice. Always. So it could be bittersweet for the PlayStation fangirl fans that want to play Call of Duty, knowing that when they pay that $70, a piece of it going back over there. So
it's gonna be hilarious when that Microsoft Game Studios pop up on the PlayStation.
I think they already done that with Microsoft. I mean, with Minecraft.
It's still funny. It is still funny.
Oh my god, CHAREECE is hilarious.
I am hilarious.
I said
and
CHAREECE.
Oh damn.
We could both be hilarious.
I'm
But I don't think Call of Duty is going exclusive. It's too big of a game.
I know. But at least we should get a sale. At least it shouldn't cost Xbox consumers $70.
Nope, it's gonna be on Game Pass.
I don't know. That sounds like a bet, but I
sound like a chip bet. You really want to bet that Call of Duty is gonna be exclusive?
No. I thought you was betting that Call of Duty is going to Game Pass or not.
Oh yeah. I mean, if it's an Xbox game, it's gonna go to Game Pass. What Xbox game is not in Game Pass?
That part.
Yeah. I think. Well, I just hope. Personally, I want them to hurry up, but I can't rush them. I gotta be patient in the background. I'm just ready. I want
the hands itching, ain't they?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, girl.
I've been telling them in the Discord, then you hurry up and get done with this deal. And then
as soon as they drown that contract.
I'm sure they're trying to get it done before the game, before Call of Duty launches. Because, I mean, it's about time for the deal to be finished.
I thought it was supposed to be done this summer.
Right.
That's so. I'm like, Peter Griffin chilling in the parking lot in the cut, just waiting. All right. I guess we exhaust this. I want to segue to. We had a lot of gaming news, a lot of premieres and new games that dropped. And Summer Game Fest was this week. And I will for us, we do like the good, the bad, and the ugly of, something of this magnitude. So I would like to start off with anybody free to jump in. How did you feel about Summer Game Fest? What's the good and the bad and the ugly? What you like and what you copying, what you not copying,
I don't know. I was not happy with it at all. And I already knew as soon as he said temper your expectations, like 2 or 3 days before, I was like, this shit about to be whack. Like, he's telling you ahead of time, this shit about to be whack. And I had already said that we speculated that we would see some Sony stuff, right? Because, Mr. Geoff loves Sony. So we figured we would see some Sony exclusives, The only
Did
Sony.
You say Geoff?
Yes, Geoff.
Okay.
Yep.
Geoff or Jeff?
No, she said Geoff.
Geoff. Which we did. We got Last of Us Remake, which is just like, goddamn, how much milk are you gonna get from this cow? Cow is like saying, please stop. Enough. Don't touch my tits no more.
Mm-hmm.
and they still try and get some milk out of it. Like, this shit has been on PS3, PS4, and now gonna be on PS5. They've had $70. They've had the game, the definitive edition, the remaster, and now a remake.
Okay.
That's too much.
Okay.
So that was probably the bad or the ugly, I guess, or whatever. The good, there were the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. That was cool. You know, I guess it's like a side scroller kind of, right? Like, but there's a 6-player co-op, so I'm kind of excited for that just because, you know, y'all ready to play that. So apparently we'll play it together. The Black Adam commercial, I'm like, what is this? Like, we just...
A commercial? You call it a commercial?
Didn't the trailer launch like a couple of days before? Like, I don't get that. Like, yeah, I felt like a lot of the stuff we saw at Summer Games Fest was stuff we've already seen. And like the world premieres that they had weren't really hitting like world premieres, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't really feel like, oh my God, I'm like... You remember the old commercial back in the day where a dude was sitting in his chair and all the wind is coming because the audio is that good?
Yeah.
Like, that's how I feel when we at E3 and we see world premieres and stuff. So like, I didn't get that at all. And I don't know if it's just this year. It's just very mid as far as games are concerned. So I'm hopeful that we get to see some new stuff tomorrow, because if Summer's Game Fest is the telltale, it's going to be mid this year. But yeah, still no peep out of Sony. They keep saying God of War is coming, but is it?
People saying this. Well, I saw in the article that said it was still slated for November, but I kind of it's some is not
and you're talking
right.
about the one from Jason Schreier, right?
Yeah.
But he even in his thing, he says that they said they haven't heard of anything, any movement of dates, but development is turbulent, quote. So if development is turbulent, then that signals that there is trouble going. So I don't know. I still stand. It's not coming out this year. It'll be out next year, but time remains to be seen. But that's it for me. I'll let y'all chop it up.
So when Summer Game Fest was going on, I was at work. I couldn't really watch it live, but I went back and was reading the commentary between Delilah and LBOOGIE, and it was hilarious. Like, I wish we could print it out and let y'all read it, because they was dragging.
You cannot. No.
That right there let me know everything I needed to know about this show. So I just picked and choose exactly what I wanted to go see, because it wasn't hidden from nowhere. I think it had a few good spots. I was nice to see more of the Midnight Suns. Because I was kind of iffy on that, because it was like I thought it was like a strategy, our turn-based strategy, which it is, but it's also using a card-based system. Kind of weird, but I like it.
They kind of alluded to that in the beginning. We weren't sure, so it's still like I still need to see more, right, of that game. Which I did pre-order. I told you.
Yeah, you did.
Because you get the pop figure. If you do the legendary edition of Midnight Suns, you get a pop. It looks like a pop Muertos of like Iron Man. It looks pretty hot. So
we ain't gonna comment on the placement of the characters in the game, because that's a whole nother issue with me right now. We ain't gonna get into that. But I feel like this is the only way.
Money grab. Is that what's happening?
It is. It is
money grab. Yeah,
it is. But this is the only way I'm gonna get a Marvel Alliance on Xbox, so I might get jiggy with it. The whole Street Fighter thing, I don't even remember the last time I played Street Fighter. I'm drawing a blank. It was at least 2 generations ago.
So,
but yeah.
Have y'all given y'all scores yet? I mean, I don't know where y'all.
Oh no, we haven't done scores.
We haven't done scores yet.
I want to say the ugly was just like the whole show in general, maybe, because it isn't really, like Boogie said, it wasn't really premieres. Like everything we've seen that was showed was basically stuff we've already seen before. It just showed more of it. Um, the bad. It was Summer Game Fest that we had to watch it just to get.
Oh my god.
Oh damn,
Oh
Cherise.
no.
Oh my gosh.
Cold blooded.
Oh my gosh.
Look here, they could have really
Jesus.
think about it. What would have been better? You taking time out of your day, or them just releasing these trailers throughout the week?
Come on. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna indulge. With that, at least.
You know I'm right. Like, hey, wait, what was good? That I might end up pre-ordering Midnight Suns. That's the only good.
Right, because you know what?
Man,
It's
we
like the
watching
real
the same
cringy part.
show.
The cringiest part is the middle parts where he's talking to people, and I'm just like,
Nobody wants to see him. Why does he not have a
I didn't
host by
say
now?
that, but
Why does he
Cherise,
not
I
have
mean,
a
come on.
host by now? Like, why he can't? There are plenty of Twitter personalities who would love to jump at the chance to host one of these shows. Why is he still on the show? Why is he not just sitting in the booth somewhere directing the camera?
Because it's his show. All right, so I got a different take. I got a slightly different take.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if I'm cutting. I don't know if who said what, who spoke already or what. Because
No, I haven't spoken.
already, so you can go.
LBOOGIE and CHAREECE spoke. You can go ahead and take
All
the floor.
right. So for me, I got a different vibe when it came to Summer Game Fest. I mean, because I love the fact that they were just kind of showing things we hadn't ever seen before. You know what I mean? Like they showed Gaio from Street Fighter 6. I thought that was dope. They showed
Yeah,
Callisto,
that was dope.
Callisto Protocol. Even though that's not my type of game, I could easily see how it appealed to horror genre games and stuff like that. They showed Routine. They showed Modern Warfare gameplay for the first time. They had Layers of Fears. They had this game called Fort Solace, I think it was. They showed what was it called? Warhammer 4K Dark Tide, which is if you played Warhammer Vermintide, it's kind of like a sequel to that. They showed this game called Witchfire that looked dope. So for me, I thought it was a solid show. That's why I'm like, people who say it was bad, I'm like,
I don't know.
I'm
agree
like-
with Munchkin. I agree with Munchkin Doom. Like if I see one more space game,
okay, so
what's wrong
so
with
wait,
space?
so wait,
even people
so
in the
wait.
industry were tweeting like, "Damn, like all we getting is space games."
Like I get that as far as like genre, I get that. But the fact that for me it was like, dude, it was a ton of world premieres, there was a ton of stuff that we ain't seen before. The only if you say good, bad, ugly, my only bad was of course that little lull in the middle that felt like kind of filler. You know, they had they threw in a bunch of
toward the end,
like
it
a
got-
stream, right? Like as if they was trying to build up to this banger, and I feel like.
And then the banger was a remake.
Right. I felt like it didn't, like that banger it didn't do it justice to me. I felt like they would have did better off with ending the show with Callisto Protocol.
Yeah.
Because that joint, the way
Which
it
was something you hadn't
right,
seen, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
And
Well, you
so
know, he had to give the last spot to
come on.
Sony, and
Come
apparently
on.
they didn't have shit else to show but the remakes. So.
but you know
I
what?
feel like they did that because they really didn't have anything else to
See,
show.
I'm not-
like. This would have been a perfect time to show God of War. This would have been the perfect time to
Oh,
show.
Okay.
Anything.
But see, the thing is,
I'm
with
ready.
Sony, there's still time, y'all. You know what I mean?
No,
The summer is
You
still
know what?
young.
You know,
The summer is
what?
still
I
young.
know
what?
my Christmas
No.
right now.
You know well. You know
Right.
damn well.
You know what time of the year it is.
Yeah.
Y'all,
Come on
look,
now.
And
look.
if Gamescom come around and they don't show God of War, that shit ain't coming this year.
Look, they gonna Sony gotta show something. They gonna show something. But
All right.
But look though. Look, they also show.
No, I swear she wanted to be the peacemaker, the understanding
Dude, no.
individual in the panel.
No.
But be realistic. A good
I am being realistic. I'm looking at the fact that this wasn't their show. I'm looking at the fact this wasn't Sony's show. This was Summer
But
Game Fest,
Sony
and the
doesn't
fact
have a
that,
show.
but see, Sony got their own set of studios. They can have their own doggone show. And I feel
But
like,
they
but
haven't
wait,
said
but
that they're
wait,
doing it.
but wait.
Go ahead,
What I'm
go
getting
ahead,
at
go
is
ahead.
that the summer is still young. They just came off a State of Play, y'all. They literally just came off a State of
That
Play.
shit was whack too.
But what I'm getting at is the thing. You know
Go
what?
ahead. My bad. I'm gonna stop talking.
What I'm getting
Get on
at is the
time.
fact that the summer is still young, and Sony got plenty of time to be like, boom, we're gonna drop this. We already know what they waiting on. Come on, y'all, let's be real. We know what they waiting
We already
on.
know, yeah, they waiting
So-
for tomorrow so they can take notes.
So that's it. So you know what? This is why I'm saying that to me, Summer Game Fest for what it was, it's because it didn't have all Sony bangers. It didn't go into PlayStation, barely touched Nintendo. Just because it did that, it focused mostly on multiplayer. I'm cool with that because these other publisher holders they can do their own show. You get what I'm saying? So for me, it wasn't like that junk was trash or it was bad or it was because all those titles they showed in that show was stuff I hadn't seen before. Now, granted, they need to figure out the genres and how to present those better because a lot of those kind of bleed together. I'm like, Routine looked like Callisto Protocol and looked like you know what I'm saying?
They should have been at least spaced.
Right, they could at least
because it's like, are we showing the same game?
Right, it's just like Fort Solis looked just like gave me the Routine vibes. So I'm like, they could have organized that a little bit better. But for what it was new stuff, y'all. Like 90% of the show was new. Except for like Midnight Suns
I wouldn't say 90, but
Midnight, except for legit. I don't look at the game list. Only things that were stuff that we knew about ahead of time was like Modern Warfare, TMNT, Cuphead, and
Midnight Suns.
That was it. Out of all the games they showed. So for me, it was a solid show, but I wouldn't give it an A. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
I guess for me, it's just that they weren't very memorable games. You know what I mean? And it's probably because they're not.
It wasn't something that hit you. Like, yo, I'm gonna play that. Like, same with me, because I don't play horror games. So the 4 or 5 horror games y'all showed, it don't appeal to me. It look cool, but it doesn't appeal to me. So, it's like I'm immediately in a different pool of gamers. So I'm just saying, to me, it was a solid show, especially if it's appealing to people that like that genre of game.
I mean, I don't know, agree to disagree, because I feel like it was just like, we don't have E3 this year, so it was something. It's like, when you go in the cabinet, you ain't got nothing but oodles and noodles. I mean, it's something. Yeah,
like for me, I guess, because I started the show from the beginning, you know what I'm saying, and I saw, to me it started out strong. Like those first 6 games were like, okay, I'm invested in this show, like it's good. They popped it off, I think, with like Street Fighter, and then they went into like Callisto Protocol, and then they showed this other game. It's just like the pace was good. I'm like, okay, they keep this pace and they keep this quality of game, this show will be fire. But then
they had you at the first half.
They had me on the first half, and then it tapered off. It tapered off a little bit. And then they tried to build it back up, and they didn't sell me on that last 3 titles. We're like, nah, this ain't it. But
okay, all right,
that's it.
Okay. For me, before I say what I gotta say, I want to give a shout out to everyone that show love at the Patreons. We got Inferno, we got Jazzy Newt, we got Shakirs, we got Lady Foxfire, Tao P Low, 318, Stitch, Bounty, Problematic Eagle, Eternal Shaddai, Thomas Dose, and ATL shouted. Thank you.
You already know.
ATL. ATL. It was okay. There's a few titles like the Callisto Protocol. It's for me.
I don't even like horror games, but I'm like, that joint look crazy. It crazy.
Is such. What's the name one look good? What's the one with the robots? I can't think of it. Routine look
crazy. Yeah. Like, but that's the same. They look similar. Like, it's just like somebody said, space games.
Right. Because I'm telling you, I was like, did we see 3 different games, or was it one long ass one game?
Fall Guys for everybody. Like that means Fall Guys gonna be everywhere now. I'm digging that. Street Fighter, like I said, I'm not the biggest Street Fighter fan.
But it's crossplay now. It's crossplay, so everybody gonna get to play against everybody. I love it.
Everybody can get. Yes. So everybody can get your
everybody
hands.
Get them hands. Everybody can get them hands for real.
I ain't playing Delilah.
Yo,
I like Street Fighter. I like fighters. I do like fighters though.
Have you played Delilah?
Have you played Delilah, ma'am?
I'm not that great. I'm not that great.
Okay.
Tone it down. I'm not that great.
You better than both of us. Shit.
I do like fighters though. I'm a big fan of fighters, you know. So
You know the button.
except for Mortal Kombat, which is weird. I just
Mashing
don't like
A
Mortal
and
Kombat.
B, and she over here doing some extra shit like this.
She used to have a fighter
doing
stick back
that.
in the day.
Yeah, I do. I still got one. I still got
bet
one.
she did.
I still got my
I
fight
bet she
stick.
did.
Yeah, you
You
know.
got a fight set.
She
Damn.
like,
I don't know,
Yeah.
I don't know if she that good, but I know she used to be. She had the little, and I'm like, how your fingers move like that?
right.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
she's
saying?
pretty
They
good
tell you the move list. You just do the move list. You know what I'm saying?
No,
once
they be
once you get the vibe of it, it's like playing the piano. You know what I'm saying? You get the little, you know what I'm saying? You get the rhythm and you string them together. You know, it's like playing a symphony.
Aw. I like that. I like how you said it. I like how you said
Yeah,
it.
that right there, that analogy lets you know that she is up here. Okay. My
She been
ass
in a
down
lab.
I'm
here.
so not.
She been in the lab. She been in the lab.
Right.
She been in the
I'm
lab.
talking about, I see the moves like colors. Like,
They just come to me.
right, they just come to me. I see
Purple,
it
green, purple, green, white. Purple, green, white.
coming. Right. Nah. I'm
Yo,
good.
wow. I'm gonna go
All right.
and jump into a tournament and get wrecked messing with y'all.
I don't think so.
Not if you lead in the tournament.
It was like summer games really make me really appreciate E3 as it was.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I said it. I told y'all. Like this
Right.
ain't it. This ain't it.
I know,
Y'all-
for real, right? Because for a minute we was like, damn, Summer Game Fest is about to take over E3, but then this last one, he was like,
Nah, it's
Maybe
a no
not.
for
no
me.
soup for you,
Maybe
sir.
You know what's so interesting is I can see Summer Game Fest in conjunction with
Yeah.
E3.
Aren't
You
they
know what I
doing
mean?
that last year? Like E3 is trying to have an in-person.
They had it. E3 had a digital event, but it was.
It was,
It
and for our first time to have media passes and have going to E3 virtual was not the best experience
yeah,
at all.
I think it was more so the app. They could have did more there.
That app was horrible. Horrible. The interface, you couldn't find where you needed to go. The avatars was trash. I think the only thing good about it was if you had your credentials, you got up in there. But as
too
soon
is
as
that you have when you go to E3, you have so many people from different time zones in one spot.
That's it.
Which makes it work, right?
Mm-hmm.
But with the app, they had all these different people in different time zones, and they was only meeting at that like their time zone. So then it was just like, I'm gonna see you at like 1:00 in the morning.
Right. It's
So
yeah. I mean, they need to. Granted, E3 still needed work though. Like it wasn't the best.
Yep.
It had like the last 2-3 years weren't that they hadn't figured it out with the larger audience and whatnot. And I personally think they should start moving it to different cities. But that's just my personal pet peeve. But yeah, I think for what Summer Game Fest is, it's great. Is it a replacement for E3? No.
absolutely not.
I feel like
Absolutely
they're definitely targeting different type of. Well, they target the same gamers, but it's the way it's done is just completely different. Now, granted, Summer Game Fest is supposed to be physical, have a physical event next year, so we're gonna get to see like how they're gonna compete directly with ESA and E3 because both are gonna have in-person events, and so I just leave it at that because we don't know yet. Because E3 already made an announcement like, look, we're coming back. We'll be here next year physical. You know what I mean? They made sure they were loud and clear on that, you know? So it's going to be great to see exactly what they decide to do and how they do it. Because I think they really need to go back to the drawing board, figure out how to manage these crowds, figure out if it's going to be back to media only, figure out what they're going to do because, you know, they didn't, it's almost as if like they downsized it, brought it back up to larger size and didn't make those necessary adjustments to work in that larger crowd. And I think once they figure that out, it'd be a banging show because if you have played others conventions, they can nail that, like, you know, like your Comic-Cons and your Gamescom, and they do a good job of that, then I don't understand why ESA can't do a good job of that either. So
yeah, they need some consulting. Y'all need to go ahead and put out the money, get some people to help out.
No, the best online convention is DC's fandom.
Yeah, that is good.
It's 2 days and they are releasing stuff back to back. They have panels. You can join in on Twitter, YouTube,
Yeah.
whatever.
GDC is good digitally too. Very good. GDC does a great job.
I'm gonna need E3 to take some notes
Mm-hmm.
from somebody.
Somebody.
Yes, and
Okay.
DC fandom has only been around since the pandemic started, so basically 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they have already perfected the model. So I'm gonna need E3 to
Yeah.
come with it.
Yeah, a lot of companies that has had to have digital events have nailed this already. Like they've gotten.
Yeah, but they got it good. But I feel like the in-person crowd, the in-person dynamic, sends more waves than digital. Because then you got all you got the anonymous folks that really just be hating, and not giving, amplifying the hate for a certain game or being biased of a certain, company. And with a digital, you see more of that versus like an in-person, you see less of it.
Yeah,
I would say
everybody's being cordial. That's part of it. Everybody's being cordial, so you're not gonna. I mean, you rarely see the toxicity that you see online versus this is people will say stuff like I remember one E3, because me, y'all know my preferred platform is Xbox, and they always would give us a Nintendo tag, the Nintendo lanyards, and so I would always swap mine out and I put the Xbox one on. And I remember swapping mine out, putting it on, and walking into the convention floor, and one dude walked by, shoved me, was like, Xbox sucks. I'm like, bro, seriously? Are we doing that? For real? Louder than
it be like that. It be like that.
I'm like, what in the world? But,
The bad for me, for summer games too, is God of War. I played it. I was ready for the next title.
Oh gosh.
I'm ready to dust off the PlayStation 4.
I'm like, show this game already. I'm tired, man. People just show this
tired
game
too.
already. I am tired of everybody.
Tired.
But it's not so much. I don't. The thing is, I've seen enough. I know what game. I know what Ragnarok gonna be. I don't need to see no more. I want to see more, and of course, like anybody else, I want to see more. But it's like I don't need to. I'm gonna cop anyway. I'm gonna play the game anyway. It's not gonna do nothing extra for me other than give me a more hype. I'm already hype. So it's like, bring the game on. For me, it's like, that's why it trips me out that people on Twitter and everything clamoring for like, oh, we gotta work. Like, come on, fam. It's
That's me. I'm that person because I want to see what's the next installment. I want to see how the story progress. I need to know if, his son is going to be a mature adult and not be reckless like he was in the first.
Did you see the trailer they released, the first one?
It was still
so you want to see more, basically. Okay, I get it.
I want to see more. I don't think that's a bad thing to wanting more about a game that you want to come out.
It's not.
Okay.
I think when it comes down to it, on my end, I need to see two things. First of all, of course, the intro trailer. Oh, it's coming out. And then I need to see gameplay. After that, I don't really care about seeing anything else. I just need to know a date. That way I go and get my pre-order in.
Yeah, because all these games that keep coming out with cinematics, I'll be like, yo.
Come on, man.
Gameplay, baby.
I don't trust you.
Yeah.
Give me one gameplay.
But I think the thing is with you talk asking development teams to make gameplay and they just like heads down in the game. It's like, man, we gotta take it's just effort, right? They gotta take a slice out of the game, try to prep it for this, make sure it's super polished. That one portion chunk of the game just to show as a marketing piece, and it's like, man, we could just hire this team over here to do the CG and be like, well, you know what I mean? So it's just it's a push and pull when you asking for gameplay. You like so?
Yeah, I don't give a
market your game, then. Market your game.
I don't care, right? Because I don't trust you. I don't trust you until I see gameplay. Y'all not gonna be, showing me this is the purse I'm gonna send you. Yeah. Now, motherfucker, I need to see it. I need to touch it.
Well, y'all know me being the developer advocate that I am. I'm always gonna be like,
I am too, but it's just like being a consumer. I need to see more before I can just hand you money now,
right?
Because I've been burnt too many times.
Okay.
Dang girl, man, you that's real though, man. Cyberpunk, bro, and then like all these other.
Speaking of
Battlefield 2042.
But the thing, but pause. I got something to say on this real quick before we switch. Oh, and you was about to say Battlefield 2042. Okay, that's gonna play into this too. So just think about this though, y'all. We did see gameplay of Cyberpunk.
We saw.
Look, I saw the back room shit, and I was like, this look like it need work.
Right. Okay, you saw the back room, but even after that, though, Boogie, what I'm saying is we saw gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
They walked through the game. They showed them pull out the knives and then the gun. We saw gameplay. So, what is that? How is that?
On a
So now you just telling me not to trust anybody ever.
It just popped in my head like, yo, if you think about it, technically we did see gameplay, so that doesn't
That's what it's about to be then. I don't trust nobody ever. Tell me when it's releasing. I'll look at the game once it's released, and then I'll buy. That's pre-orders for nobody.
That's not what I was trying to convey or get you to do, but
that's what it sounds like. No pre-orders for no one.
Nah, but I'm just being real. Now, what were you saying about Battlefield 2042, lady?
I was ugly. Is 2042. I don't care what nobody says. That game is not the business for me. I don't think it had enough content. I don't think it wowed me like it did in the beta, and even the beta had issues. So they did their season 1 stuff. So I'm like, it's a no for me, dog. I cannot play you. I will not install you no more. I just was not impressed with that.
So you uninstalled the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
2042 Battlefield. 2042. Yeah. And that's months ago.
I didn't get to get y'all opinion. What y'all think of the because I had to step out. What y'all think of the Call of Duty gameplay? Did y'all talk about that?
It's Call of Duty.
That's how you felt?
Yeah.
That's how y'all felt?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I still want to play it, but shit happens.
It didn't look like anything groundbreaking.
No, it's never gonna be.
What? I thought it looked good. I thought it looked great. I thought the water was like
Most of the shit was like you said, CG shit.
the gameplay. They showed gameplay of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Everybody looks shiny now. I don't know why everybody's doing this grease Vaseline shit.
She said grease.
I got a question.
Vaseline.
I have a question. Okay, is this a new Modern Warfare or is this a remake? What is this?
It's a new one. It's a new one. That I don't know why they
It's a
call
new
it that.
game. It's a new story,
And
but
they got
it's the same.
they got
name.
what's name Price in there. All the people that you like from because that's the only Call of Duty that I beat all the way through with some Modern Warfare ones, the old ones and the new ones, right? So I'm tied to those characters. So I'm glad they having all the characters and stuff that we remember from Modern Warfare 2. So I'm digging it. I'm not even a Call of Duty fan. Y'all know I'm not even a Call of Duty.
What you gonna do? You gonna copy it? You gonna play it?
Day one. I'll call it Modern Warfare 2. Day one. I'm copying.
Wow.
I'm playing through that campaign for sure.
Wow.
But I'm a campaign fan. Y'all know that. I'm not gonna play multiplayer. Y'all can have that. All them in they old maps.
Okay, I can respect that.
I'm just saying.
It's better if it's in Game Pass too.
It was. Oh yeah. Oh man, if it really goes on Game Pass, it's gonna be a struggle bus for me because I'm gonna be fighting temptation like a motherfucker. I'm gonna be like looking at the
Lady
game.
Foxfire says COD look basic.
Oh, don't do it.
She got you.
It looked like
like Call of Duty.
It looked like every Call of Duty.
Like Call of
it's
Duty.
the same. Yeah, right.
Y'all tripping out.
Same shit,
To me, it's like, dude, what y'all want? Y'all want Sonic to look like Mario? Y'all want Mario? Come on. This is the game.
I'm not downing it. It just looks like COD. It looks like more COD. Like, I mean, as soon as the deal is done, I will be playing COD again.
Fair. I just don't. I never understood that. Like when people would complain about like Gears not being different, or with Halo being still more Halo. It's like that's the game. COD looks like
COD. There's nothing bad anything by that.
COD looked like COD, and you know what I'm saying. Like so,
and that's just what I said. It's not like they did anything groundbreaking. It's more COD, and I mean, like the story looks great. I would play it. Like I said, I'm waiting for that deal to go through, and then I'll play it.
But Lady Foxfire basic though. I don't know.
Tragic.
Okay.
The super ugly is The Last of Us. Naughty Dog. They just dirty. Y'all want to talk about the reuse and renew and recycle ass game.
Milk.
They trying to save the world. Reduce, reuse, recycle. They should hurt.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. for the record, I did play The Last of Us 1 and The Last of Us 2, and I played a little dash of the multiplayer. So just because you put the multiplayer version, the multiplayer game in San Francisco, think I'm gonna buy it? No, sir. No, sir.
I thought so too. Oh, nah, day one.
Nah.
Right.
No.
Well, I feel like they did. This game is supposed to be for people like me who have never played this.
Right.
But they
ever.
I look. I'm not
a PC crowd. You did
$70. $70.
That is.
See, okay. What if it was $50?
Still, it's on old.
I don't know. A remake shouldn't even be in that echelon. It should be $30.
Tough crowd. $30. I don't think.
But this is the 4th time this game been put out.
Somebody gonna buy it.
Not be $70.
Wait, how much was the Skyrim? How much was the Skyrim? But it was a remake. So
the last Skyrim.
You can't use that. It wasn't a remake. It wasn't a remake though, so it's useless.
The very last one was. Actually, I take that back. If you
30,
already
right?
had the Legendary Edition that came out on the Series X, you got the free upgrade free of charge.
So look. Well, but I was going to use him as an example, but I feel like it's not fair because it's not a remake. You know what I mean? They just did like I think it was more like a frame rate boost, resolution upgrade, and that was it. It wasn't so like a full blown remake. So it's hard to compare Skyrim re-release to a full blown remake, as they put it in the announcement. Summer Game Fest, Last of Us. You can't compare them because the fidelity and work that the assets that's put in is it's different.
So would you still pay $70 for it?
Hell no.
No, absolutely not. if you think about Gears, remember when they did the Gears remake? They remade what was it? The first one, I think it was. Which one they remade? They didn't. Was that $70?
No.
Okay then. That's the point.
The Mass Effect Legendary Trilogy, that was $60, but again, that was 3 games, all DLC.
Everything.
So
all encompassing.
I can see that being $60. But I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
All right. We have various opinions of Summer Game Fest, and I think we had a nice little thorough conversation about it. I'm going to go segue to the next topic. We got official news this week that E3 is about to come out next year. Bang, bang, blah, blah. So I want to ask the ladies how you feel about that announcement. What is your favorite E3 memory, since this is technically E3 week? And maybe one or two things that you would like to see in the upcoming E3. I want to start off with Miss Delilah HD, since she has the most experience with the E3.
For me, E3 has been it's been amazing. Every time I've went, I've had a great time. I think, of course, my very first E3 would be the most memorable because it was kind of like, sensory overload of seeing all the games, talking to devs, playing them, and again, it was managed very well as far as like what you can get to, how many people was on the floor or whatnot. So I really enjoyed that experience. But of course, some of my best memories would be with you guys, as far as like meeting up and, enjoying the good food and, attending some of the Fan Fest events, things like that. It's some of my most memorable events. I just hope that they're able to kind of, with this bringing back of E3, they're able to kind of rekindle that. Also, like when they had the discussion panels in the building across the street from the event, I always thought that was a good way to kind of like cleanse your palate, if you will, from everything that was going on around the E3. And then they had things in like different parts of the city. I thought it was also cool when they publishers started branching out. So I definitely wanted to come back. I think there's at this point, just from having 2 digital back-to-back years, it's like we as gamers, we kind of know like, it's needed in our industry. Not only for just us as gamers to keep our interest in it sharp, but also like get people who are not so much into gaming, like your mass media, getting them to pay attention. Because do you think they paid attention to Summer Game Fest? You think CBS News, NBC, all those mass media people, paid attention to Summer Game Fest? I highly doubt it. So E3 in that regard, I think is still very much needed in our industry. So yeah, that's my take.
Okay, CHAREECE.
So I was looking through my memories, and we were at E3 this year, last year. Um, I don't know. I think my favorites is just walking around the city, with y'all. Me and Lady walked to the store, walking back and forth to the convention center. Of course, all the good food because we like to eat. Us roasting, what was that? Shaquille's restaurant. That was hilarious. Um,
That shit was horrid.
Maybe they got better this time. You know.
Nah, I don't even think it's there anymore.
Oh.
I don't think it's there anymore.
Now the show itself, basically the first time going, like I still have my lanyards hanging up on my shelf back here. I dust them off every once in a while. It's just, I think the experience is all together. Like there's not one part of it that I did not like. Some better than others, but like the whole thing was enjoyable. And I hope for next year. I don't know how they can actually keep the crowds down without like making it media only.
Well, if you would have went to E3, I would say circa like 2007, 2008, they managed it well. Like the biggest change and the biggest difference I noticed from just going back then to going more recently is the amount of kiosks. It was crazy how many stations you had to play games. It wasn't just like 3 or 4 per publisher or per developer. It was a ton, right? So you was able to filter people in and out quickly, you know, as far as allowing people to play games and whatnot. And they had more things for people to do. It wasn't just like, oh, just get in line and play games. They had other stuff. You could sit down in the audience and watch a talk show. You know what I mean? You could. Right. They just had so much stuff for people to do. And then I think they have to get back to that. I don't know if it's they changed management or somebody quit or what, because it's just they hadn't been able to in recent history, just like run recent years, like just manage that crowd. And they
really need to model it after D23. Like I got to go to D23 a couple of years back, and it's like, so you know they have all their different panels, right? You know, and before you even get to the date, you have to go in online and get in a queue, right? For certain panels to be able to sit there and watch those certain panels. And each person only gets to go to 3. You only get to go to 3 of these big panels. So all the huge panels are like, you know, they divvy them up. So, you know, you're not just waiting in line for hours and hours, right? Right. Mm-hmm. And then if you choose to, like you didn't get in, then there's a standby queue. And, you know, you may get in, you may not. But it's just, you know, Disney know how to do a line. Mm-hmm. You know?
And then also that reminds me of like how some of these conventions, these on digital conventions have been working too. That's how GDC does it. You can't, they register a limited amount of people. If you don't get in that queue,
right,
you can't watch that panel even digitally. Mm-hmm. It's like they want to be able to conversate with people and people can ask questions and stuff like that. And so that's why they limit just how many people can come into those breakout rooms.
Yeah.
I think E3 is like the more the merrier. They want the highest number of people.
See, but you can't do that because then it's a shitty experience for everyone. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Don't try to just bring in as many people as possible because then no one's gonna have fun. Like make it manageable. Like when you were saying, like I don't see how they're gonna do it. They're not gonna be able to let everybody in.
Right.
You can't just let everybody and their mama get tickets to E3. It's just it can't work that way. Mm-hmm. It's not a big enough facility.
And there's security issues.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't do that. So, and really, I was thinking what would be great, which I think they tried to do, but is have, honestly, the first 2 days need to be industry only.
Facts. I agree. Let them get their work done so they don't have to complain about being around people in the public and stuff.
Right. And you don't have to worry about them getting in line in front of everybody else. That's right. That's what happens is that they get in line, they have priority or whatever. Have the first 2 days be industry only. The last day, let everybody come in and run them up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what's your favorite memory? Add 2 more days. I think they should add 2 days. Like have a 5-day event.
4 days. Mm-hmm.
Have 2 days for media, 3 days for general pop, and
That's gonna be it for a week. I'm down.
That'd be good. You know, because they can even for the media, they don't even have to have it open all that the whole day. They can just have it open for half day because there's not as many people. And it can be super focused. Now, granted, they can even also institute like, okay, we're gonna show you this, but you can't release just so you won't spoil it for the gamers that are here. Like you could capture all the interviews and media that you want, but you can't release it until that's right.
Release it on Wednesday,
right?
And you start.
But just get your paperwork ready. Get your paperwork ready. Sign this NDA. Blah blah blah. Just get. It's all about just being organized and being smart about how you execute.
Organized.
That's it.
That part.
That's it.
I do have a question for LBOOGIE. What is your favorite E3 memory?
My favorite E3 memory was probably the second time I went to E3, and that's when we had Project Scorpio, and they had that one. They had us in this
class
theater, I think it was, and we got to go upstairs.
Yes,
and they had Project Scorpio there, and the little chips, and we actually got little chips with our gamer tags on them, like little pins that were modeled after the chip set that they use in the Scorpio. And that was fucking awesome. I still have all those pictures and stuff. I think I was in line with Infernal, actually. He took pictures while I was there. So like I got a picture of me.
Did you go to like the sound room they had upstairs and they could show you?
Yeah, that sound room and everything. Yeah, we did all that. Yeah, so that was probably the dopest one. And that was the second one. That was the one where it was so many people that showed up. Too many people. They ended up extending and letting more people in. But I think that probably that second one was the right amount of people. Yeah. Right. I think the next one they tried to do it bigger, and it just got too big, just like E3 itself, right? Like you can't have too many people. The thing that makes it special is, you know, the
intimacy,
the smaller,
and nothing too. It's like they're able to provide more to the fans when it's less people. They can nurture that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Get that word of mouth.
The last one, I felt like
was missing.
So many devs did not even want to talk to you. They were tired of answering dumbass questions. Because, you know, some of the fans that come out there,
they ask dumb questions like, "What's the ending?" Like, what? Really?
Shit.
Really? Ask about the ending of the game for real.
Right. Like, old girl, where'd she come from? Like, come on, man. Like, cut this out. But so I was kind of getting a bad feeling, you know, the last one. So hopefully they revamp how they're doing it, and then I'm willing to try it again next year. Y'all want to plan it out? We'll go to E3, try it out again. But I'm hoping it'll be better than last time. Last time just left a bad taste in my mouth, honestly.
Yeah, same.
For me, I ain't gonna lie. I work all year to save up to go to E3. That was like my one thing that I could do, you know. So I'm happy that it's back. I'm excited, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If they don't have, like, if you gotta have your vaccination status to go over there. I don't care if you media or Gen. You gotta be, for me, and as much as I love E3, but if they're not doing that at the door,
I mean, if we still got this shit going on tough like it is, they need to do like the cruises. You gotta have, you know, a test within the last 72 hours.
Yeah.
You know, when you get there, you gotta show your vaccination, all that stuff. They need to do it like that.
That's right. Oh yeah.
So
I'm like, ain't playing. They're not playing.
They're not. Look, we done lost out on enough money.
Yeah, so I'm letting it be known now. If they ain't got, like, at the door, they gotta check your bags, they gotta check your vac status, and your E3 credentials. That's what it is for me. I miss, you know, the camaraderie of, you know, meeting people from across the way, across the other side of the country, and you meet them for the first time, and you sit down, you break bread, you talk, you kick it, you have a couple of drinks. Things like that I miss. You know what I mean? And parts of me wants that. I just know that I'm gonna be, I just know, like, if I do go next year, it's not gonna be a big, I don't want the big, extravagant, large group setting type of atmosphere for me. I just want to really be like low key and low vibe with folks. So, but I'm excited, and I agree with you ladies. The split days, LBOOGIE, I think that's a great idea. And to add additional days, Delilah, will make it fair for everybody that wants to go. And they really need to bring that back. And I don't have no problems. I was in media at the time, so I had no problems with going with Gen, general population. So I'm like, cool. But I'm excited. They know. I hope it's not the same old. I really don't.
I just hope they're listening. I just hope they're listening because I think this is none of these ideas that we're presenting or saying here are completely new.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I would hope that somebody's in the back, like with a list somewhere. I don't know.
You would hope so, but then you're right. I see people sometimes it's that bubble. They're in that bubble. They think, they're surrounded by people that's telling them, oh, this is good. This turned out, we had this much engagement. These people watched. Just because you got engagement don't mean the execution was great. Gamers are going to pay attention. They're going to be there anyway. You're going to have the numbers. It's not about that. It's not. I hate when it's up and when you got these things that's supposed to be executed on because of numbers when that's not even the case. They're going to watch it because it's gaming. It's not about the numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need to really get their feedback. Do a survey, something. And people hate taking surveys, so you just pay attention. Like, watch a few podcasts. Talk to people on social media. Like, they gonna tell you straight up what they really think about your show. Like, I hate when they be like, first thing I want to do is look at metrics. No. Like, if you don't got some real conversations thrown in there, then you always gonna fail.
Oh, that's like what a couple weeks ago when they put Morbius back in the theater because all of the online chat. I'm like, did y'all read none of that was going on? Y'all just
right. Y'all just saw that people were talking about it. Y'all didn't read what they were saying.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, cause y'all just embarrass yourselves again. So.
Okay. So I'm excited. Okay. So if you guys don't know, Xbox Bethesda Showcase is tomorrow. We gonna have a show. We gonna sit here. We're gonna get up early. We're gonna wear our Xbox gear, and we're gonna do it 8:30-ish. 8:30-ish. Is that a good time? 8:30-ish.
8:30. Your time or my time?
Wait, what time?
It starts at 8:45. Isn't it 8:45? It's gonna kick off at 8:45.
Her time.
Her
Not
time.
our time.
Right, her time.
Okay.
Yeah, you the only one over there. You're the only one over there.
Oh, don't throw it in my face. I'm the one over here. So we're gonna do something tomorrow. And I don't want to speak too much on Xbox and Bethesda. I just want one question from each of you ladies. What is the one thing you want to see? Let's start off with LBOOGIE.
Dates. That's it.
CHAREECE.
I want to see games with dates.
CHAREECE.
I don't know. Gameplay. Like I'd like the CG trailers, but I'd like to see what I'm actually gonna be looking at on my screen.
Okay, well, Delilah.
I got one more. If you.
Oh, you got one more. Go ahead.
I got honorable mention. I'm still to my dying day. Fable.
Okay, Fable. All right, Delilah, you gonna plead the fifth?
I just want to see gameplay.
Gameplay as well. Okay.
That's it.
All right. For me, I'm gonna be unrealistic and I want to see a teaser trailer for Fallout New Vegas 2. That's it.
We should have known that's what she was gonna say.
They gotta get the Avowed first.
Man, they'll put that in the back burner, man, for Fallout. That's just me. I love Fallout New Vegas, and I think with the right writing team, it could be very good. You know what I mean? But that's just me. So tomorrow, around 8:30-ish, y'all come through. Y'all have y'all breakfast, your coffee.
I'm so excited.
Our live stream. So we might put a disclaimer on the board before we start the stream. We might put.
Oh, of course, we have to. It's mandatory.
We got to. You always got to put the disclaimer.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
it's all jokes, people.
All
it's
jokes.
all jokes.
But listen, though, have we talked about Tuesday? Have we talked about? Because they have a show on Tuesday.
They got a show on top of the show, so they got a show on Sunday. And they got a show
on Tuesday as well. 95 minutes. Well, first of all, the show was 90 minutes. They've increased that to 95 minutes tomorrow. And Tuesday, I think it's still a 90-minute show. I wonder why they increased to 5 minutes, though.
They slipped a trailer in at the last minute.
Yes, they did. Yeah, they did. Okay. What I was gonna say. tomorrow in that hour, early morning, 45, 30 hour, we're gonna be here. We're gonna have live reactions. I hope you guys come through, bring your coffee, and I'm excited just as well as everyone else.
I gotta get up extra early to set up the stream. Oh my god! Look, should we use StreamYard or something else, or y'all want to stick to how we got it here? Because like I got a lot going on over here.
It's up to you.
I know.
It's whatever you like.
Right. Just tell us where to be.
Okay.
Are we doing cameras on? Because normally we do this, like we don't do cameras on for these type of things. We always do like the little dot.
Cameras off, yo.
Cameras off. Cameras off.
You gotta wear my outfit then. What the fuck?
Oh, okay. Cameras on.
Like, cause last time we did, every time we have one of these events, we do cameras off. Like,
this time y'all want it off, that's fine. I'm just saying.
What is the chat? What is the chat one? Y'all want us to be camera on or camera off? I already know what they're gonna say.
Okay, camera on or camera off, guys. Just let us
mask
know.
On or mask off?
Yeah, mask on. Let's go. Any tidbits, y'all? Any tidbits?
Tidbits. Oh man, I finally started Stranger Things for I'm only 2 episodes in. Oh,
that shit dark. Huh?
Oh my! It's a horror movie.
It's dark.
Yo, it's so good though. I'm like,
it is good.
You know what's so crazy? I didn't know how they was gonna do this season, and I'm so surprised. I'm so invested because at first I was just like, I don't know. This is the 4th time at it. How they gonna make this as good as the last few seasons? But this joint is hitting on all cylinders. I'm already looking forward to I don't even like scary movies, but
next season is gonna be the last one though. Season 5 is gonna be the last one.
I thought this season was the last one.
It is. They broke it up into 2. They broke it up into 2.
Yeah.
They got part 1 and part 2 or something. Phase 1, phase 2.
And the episodes are long as fuck. They're like 45 minutes to an hour each one.
Yeah, it's a movie. It's a legit movie. Like that's how I feel when the episode's over. I'm like, yo.
And you see that song is number 1 on the charts right now.
I saw that.
So
I love it.
I'm looking forward to if you hadn't started Stranger Things, jump into that for sure. I got to get started on The Boys. I'm behind on The Boys.
Damn, how are you behind on The Boys? And The Boys is like
I heard.
I'm like,
don't say that,
oh my god,
don't say nothing.
Even last time I thought he lost his fucking mind. This time I'm like,
Boogie, don't
We're not gonna go there. Just watch it. Just watch it.
Let me know when you.
All right, I got you.
Obi-Wan in the house. Anybody caught up on Obi-Wan?
Obi-Wan, you already know I'm caught up on everything. I'm caught up on everything. Obi-Wan.
I gotta get caught up.
Miss Marvel came out this week.
Ooh,
if y'all didn't know, Miss Marvel came out this week. It gets a lot of hate, but I feel like we in the season for anything that's not status quo gets hate. So I don't have a problem with it. I'm loving the art style that they're doing. It's really cool. Like they have parts where there's a scene where she's texting one dude and the text messages are coming on the screen as a part of the environment.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's pretty cool what they're doing. And it's it's a young kid story. So I'm always down for those.
Yeah.
Any other tidbits?
Coming into their own. That's pretty much it for me.
All right.
I got nothing. I haven't watched any TV this week. I'm so behind.
All right. I understand. I guess we're gonna get questions. Who's gonna get the questions this week?
I can get them.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right.
I already got a few.
Oh my god, we need that shit for tomorrow. We should have had that shit for Game Fest, honestly. Congratulations. Oh my god. Alright.
Oh man.
Jazzy Duke, what's up, Jazzy? Obi-Wan, he wants to know our opinion on Reva. Folks keep getting out of pocket. I'm assuming you mean the third sister.
Yeah. I want to know more about her. I feel like we're gonna get more about her story.
I like her. What's the problem?
Yeah.
What's the problem?
And I guarantee you what CHAREECE and I thought is what it is.
Yeah, she black in Star Wars. That's the problem.
Yeah,
right.
And they need to stop that because it's the multi-world and multi-dimensional. That means the whole color of the rainbow is up in there.
Right. Remember
I'm judging
with
her.
The last one, young Asian girl, they had a problem with her ass. They had a problem with old boy
Boyega.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Boyega, they had a problem with his ass. So common denominator, you got a problem with minorities
So,
Yeah.
and women.
yeah. But the third
So
sister,
sad.
I'm kind of feeling whoever's doing her braids out in the system.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
You right, yo. Is there a robot
Yes.
doing that shit? Robot coming in there?
Yo, whoever doing her hair in the solar system, I need to know.
Yo, wow.
Yeah.
like, what's your prices?
Right. Yo.
Oh man.
Rain G4, what's up, Rain? Will we get Game Pass drops tomorrow? Probably.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying camera on. I have 3 for camera on. 3 for camera on.
Okay.
Of course.
Do you? Yeah. Abacab, do you think that we will have any AAA games exclusive for Xbox before the end of the year?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
We gotta wait for tomorrow because
Basically.
it ain't looking good, player.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm assuming, what's this, Mucho Chucho? I might be pronouncing that wrong. Next time, make sure to put question in front of your question. That way we can find it easier because I can't see. But I'm assuming this is your question. Have y'all seen the original Netflix Dracula? I highly recommend it. It's the best Dracula I've ever seen.
It was pretty. It was wow. It was a long time, like a couple of years ago. It was pretty good though.
Yeah, they did a good job with that.
And I
And
did see it.
Castlevania
I'd say
too.
so.
Like they
Netflix almost made me about to go get this kind of something. But with the new, Castlevania that's coming out, and then Kid Cudi got a new animated series on Netflix
Yeah,
too.
that
I forgot.
shit looks good.
Yeah.
Did y'all see? Didn't Netflix have a game show this week? Didn't they have like a little?
It was they Netflix Geek Week,
Yeah.
and they released all some stuff.
They had
'Cause
this
got the
one
Dragon
game. They got
Age
one
show.
exclusive platformer, I think, that's on Netflix. That's free for subscribers. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cherise.
Oh no! It's I can't remember the name of it though.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it either, but yeah.
Rangy 4 again. Will there be alcohol in the stream tomorrow?
Hell no.
Maybe.
It's gonna be
It'll
some
be
coffee.
after 12 for us.
It's gonna be-
so maybe.
Hell no. It is coffee.
It might be some wine or something. I might do a little wine.
No, just maybe.
No. Ain't no alcohol for me, man. Not at no 8:45 in the morning. You crazy as hell. It's gonna be an iced latte vanilla with almond milk.
Okay.
That's
And
it.
almond milk too.
Lactose
Abacab.
intolerant.
Question. This may be old, but here it goes. Have any of you seen the Cuphead show on Netflix? If so, what did you think?
I have not seen it. I
I've
can't
seen the
say.
whole thing. It was cute. I liked it.
10-minute
It was
clips. Yeah, I like how Cuphead's always. Well, you know what? I don't want to spoil it. Check it out.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It don't take long to watch it. It's not real long episodes, but it's cool. It stays on par with the characters and what we've seen in the game. We're supposed to be getting the DLC coming,
Yeah.
and that'll be cool. Even though I still ain't got past Island 2.
Man, that game's tough.
Yeah,
Man, they got it. They got it. I ain't
it's
tripping. They got
hard.
it. It is hard. I can't. I raged from that game. So, but I do like that it's continuing the storyline because I love the aesthetics of it.
Inferno says throw some Baileys in that coffee, lady.
No, I can't. I'm sorry. All right. Any other questions that we have?
Oh my God, Ranger 4. Last question. Will we get a GWG cartoon one day?
If you got GWG cartoon money,
Drawing that shit.
Drawing you got GWG cartoon money. I mean, because animators is not good. Animators ain't cheap.
That's like you was a kid. Your mom, you say, "Mom, I want McDonald's." You got McDonald's
That's
money.
a reach.
You got McDonald's money. You got animation money. Huh?
Yeah, because Rain, I have good ideas. I just have bad execution. But I do want to have like an animation intro for us before we start the show, saying like coming soon. And I don't know, it always been in my head.
Yeah.
But we ain't got
we
no
need an artist though. We need someone who's gonna do somebody hit us up on intro and a closing or something. We'll put it in.
Yeah.
I just ain't got the time. I would do it, but I ain't got the
You ain't got the time. Yeah. So, okay. So, yeah. I think we have one more question.
Oh, my bad. Mr. What's that? Black Iron Man? Nice. Do you believe Starfield will show anything tomorrow?
I feel like they would, but I don't know. For me, with all these shows, I'm always like, let's just see. You know what I mean? Like, I hate that we're always like, they better show this and whatnot. But let's just wait. Enjoy the ride.
I got one question off for that. What is y'all? What's your hype? On a scale of 1 to 10, where's your hype meter at for the show?
For the show?
Yeah,
a 7.
7.
I'm surprised y'all said 7.
Me too.
Even though I do try to be impartial, I fucking love Xbox, and I am at a 9.5.
Girl, me too.
I can't wait.
So y'all call me the fangirl.
I can't wait.
Yo,
I can't wait. Like this.
So also with the
I
chat.
already told you. Y'all know my mom is here. I already told her I'm busy. I'm busy this weekend. It is a hard stop. Like, I'm doing the show today.
Yeah.
When I leave here, I'll take you to do whatever errands you want to do. Tomorrow, when the show starts, don't talk to me. I'll do whatever you want me to do after.
Yeah.
I 7 because I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing of nothing. Now that might change tomorrow, and the hypeness might, I gotta have a little sleep.
Tomorrow, watch. Lady gonna be up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. She gonna be up. Her ass gonna rise up like a. Yeah. She gonna be like, woo.
Nah, it's gonna be.
She'll be already dressed and everything.
Right.
Laying out my school. Laying out the onesie and a pair of shoes and a wig on the bed next to me while I go lay down in the morning. Sleeping like this. Making sure my wig is hydrated. Yeah, like this.
Y'all, so for me to answer this question, like, I'm busting at the seams. I can't. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited. I'm excited. I love when Xbox do their show. I mean, every year I'm always excited for them because it take my memories, like, and the nostalgia for me always kicks in from like sitting in the audience during the it's just all of that just plays a part for me, and so I'm excited for what they decide to do. So it'd be a 9.5, 10. I am ready. Let's go.
I'm ready. Yeah.
I'm even excited for the post show.
Y'all are making me. I'm trying to keep my expectations at a normal, like.
Cause we doing a post show. We doing a post show tomorrow, right?
The post show.
I want to be here.
Well,
I don't.
Go ahead, Charisse. Go ahead.
No.
I'm too excited.
Because what if like they show all these games and then this shit come out this year?
Well, then 9 out of 10.
Is that going to be really that disappointing?
It might. And that means I don't have like one game on my Christmas list.
But
like,
you have some games to look forward to, because that's how like the landscape is right now. They showing a lot of games for the future.
I know, and everything gonna come out next year. But
it ain't gonna be like Fallout 4. It ain't gonna be like Fallout 4, like that E3 that there was like, ooh, Fallout 4 coming. Oh, and it's coming in November. You know how hype I was? I don't think we're gonna get none of that.
They might do that. You might see something tomorrow. Like, yo.
If they say some shit like Fallout New Vegas 2 coming out in November, I'm gonna be dying. Y'all gonna make me.
That's why you need cameras on, because I need to see you like.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, where was I going? I was gonna say something to this, but then I kind of lost my train of thought when she started talking about dying. I don't know. I'm excited. And when I said post show, that's where I was going. When I said post show, I meant the show on Tuesday, because they having a show on Sunday.
Yeah, they said. Yeah,
but they're having a post show, like an extended show, 90 minutes on Tuesday. I'm even excited for that, because I'm like, whatever they don't show, it's like they got room.
Like that Tuesday show is more developer talks. Is that? I don't know. That makes sense.
I don't know what they're gonna do, but I love it. I think just like how they did last year. They had a post show last year, didn't they? So they had a post show last year. I imagine that they will probably follow a similar format. Honestly I don't know, but I would imagine. And I like the way they did last year. I think when Paris Lilly hosted the show, they did some like closer looks, some deeper dives, and had some interviews and stuff. I thought it was good for what it was. I like the fact that they separated that, because they could have easily put that in the main show. And I like that they didn't, do like the Summer Game Fest and just put those talks in a different, thing, and just showed games. Like, I loved it. I thought last year was great with the pacing and all of that. So yeah, I'm hyped. I am super hyped. Let's go. I'm ready for the
All right. Rangy 4, I'm gonna sneak your question in, and then we gotta go because it's almost food o'clock for some certain folks in here.
Thanks.
That folks is me. Okay. Would China the wrestler? That's what you're thinking. Would China the wrestler would have made a perfect She-Hulk? I think it would have been a good fit for her.
Oh.
Yeah. Back then, younger China, yeah.
In her prime.
In her
maybe.
prime,
Right.
definitely.
If this was like the 90s, sure. 2022, hell no.
Well,
Okay,
they can
there you
CG people now, man.
They can do Tupac. They can do China. Shit. Okay, one more. Mucho Chucho question: is the Xbox hype real or what? Let's go,
It's
ladies.
very real.
It's
Look,
very real.
It's hype. Oh, you're new here. You're new here. We want. That's okay.
You see
Hi.
these?
We got the
Right,
gear
ladies.
already.
It's real. It's
I
real.
got FanFest 2017 and I got FanFest 2018 in there. So we are very passionate about what Xbox showing us, because not only that, it's our preferred console, but we all met on Xbox.
Right.
And it wouldn't be if it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be us. So I'm excited.
Yo,
All right.
China died?
Yeah, she died.
Yeah.
You know?
God damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's been
whoa,
dead
you
now
didn't
good
know
5-6 years.
I mean, I must have forgot.
Yeah, tragic, man.
All right.
All
R.I.P.
these wrestlers
China.
be dying. Shit.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna close out the show. I'm gonna start out with the outros. I'm gonna start with Miss Delilah HD.
Yes, thanks everyone for rocking out with us. Thank you for the new people we did jumped in here. We appreciate that. And I'm gonna keep it nice, short, and sweet. Y'all know y'all can follow me on Twitter, Delilah_HD, and catch me right here on GWG. So excited tomorrow. Please join with us tomorrow. We will be reacting live.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man. And also join our Discord. So
Mm-hmm.
we got a lot going on. Yeah.
I love the Discord. It's like our neighborhood.
I'm trying to be more active in there, I'm trying to be more active in there.
Are you trying?
No, but
Are
I
you
want
though?
to. But I want to try. I want to. Yeah,
Right,
I
He was
about
honest
it.
about it.
I see it.
Thinking
No,
about it,
and I'm
yeah.
like, but I want to. I want to be more active in there.
That's hilarious.
I read everything.
Yeah.
No, don't get it twisted. You can't put nothing past me because I read everything in there.
Okay.
Even if I don't react.
Just know she's
Just
watching.
know that
That's
I'm-
what she said.
Like I read that.
Right.
I saw.
Yeah.
I saw it.
All right.
So yeah.
All right, Miss LBOOGIE.
All right, you can find me on Twitter, LBOOGIE0208, although I am trying to not be on there as much because y'all got problems. I'm just like, I don't even want to scroll on Twitter no more. I'm like straight
It's
Instagram.
heavy. It's
at this
heavy.
point. I'm like, Instagram is it for me. Let me watch my food videos and my dog
Food and makeup.
videos and leave
Yeah.
y'all alone. But yep, I'm gonna try to start streaming again coming up here soon.
Woo.
So hopefully y'all see that. And yeah, we'll be in Discord. We got all kinds of stuff. We talking about everything. We got Netflix channel, Amazon channel, Disney Plus, HBO Max. Then we got all our gaming channels, sneakers,
Yes.
food, Funko
Games.
Pops, fashion, music.
Yo,
sports.
we need to have a pet channel.
Yep. Fight night. We do boxing,
Don't
fight
get all my
nights and
pets,
stuff like
though.
that. Come on, y'all.
I have my cat.
Jazzy New, be a real one, and if you can in the chat, can you send the link to the Discord if you can, please?
Right. Inferno say you lurking on this one.
All the time.
Always.
That's always.
On
I
the tippy tap.
I haven't missed anything. I know every conversation. Run it by me. I'm telling.
All right. I guess it's my turn, huh?
Charisse, before you're the end.
Oh, Charisse.
Yeah, she's about to skip you.
She sure was.
I so was. I'm sorry.
Damn, you're not here, Charisse.
Here.
Right?
But yeah, here's your girl Sharice here. For those that did not know, I have switched streaming to Facebook Gaming, so check me out there. I have my link posted in my Twitter page, but I can post it around places also.
Yeah, I'll update that.
But yes, thank y'all for coming. It is always awesome interacting with the chats. Y'all are lovely. But yes, make sure to stop by tomorrow. The pettiness will probably be in full effect.
I'm not gonna be able to hold back. I'm letting you know right now.
It's gonna be full blown. I might, you know what? I'm gonna have to move the PlayStation somewhere else. That way it won't get offended.
Dang.
This shit not even plugged in. It's just sitting here.
But yes, y'all stop by tomorrow. Come chill with us. Can't wait. Can't wait.
Right? It's about to be Christmas tomorrow.
All right.
Hey.
Last but not least, you know me, Lady the Elden Legend will be on YouTube tonight. Hopefully, we're gonna play something. We're gonna have some drinks, and then make sure you come over here tomorrow morning. Come check us out. Come react with us. Come chill with us. I know there's gonna be a lot of people doing their own thizzle, duck dizzle, but come here. It's real cool and calm and cool and collected over here. You can check me out on YouTube, Lady Infamous 415. You can check me at my side piece, Twitter, same name. I love y'all. I love the panel. I love the chat. I love our supporters. Thank you so much for being here this morning. We will see you guys tomorrow morning.
Peace.